So hello everyone, I'm Shiva. Welcome back to the P5JS tutorial. Now how are you all guys? Hope you all are doing well. Now in the previous video we made this beautiful face. From now I'm going to call this Alex. This is Alex. Tell hi to Alex. Hi Alex. Now jokes apart. So in the previous video I taught you the ellipse statement. Now in today's video we are going to talk about the 2D primitives, means the 2D shapes in P5JS. Now I will provide you a link in the description. Go there. When you scroll down you will find this 2D primitives, something like this. Now these are all the 2D primitives in P5JS which you can draw. We talked about the ellipse statement. Now in this video I am going to tell you the rect statement, with which we can draw a rectangle, a square also. But for drawing a square we can use this square function. Now I can explain you all the 2D primitives, but it would take too many videos, so I'm not gonna do that. So I'll provide you the link, you can check it out. Now I'll tell you the rect statement for now. So we made this a round face. Now let's convert Alex into a robot. For converting it into a robot, let's use the rect statement. So if you use this same values, a rectangle would be somewhere over here. You should not write the whole name rectangle because P5JS does not recognize that. If you only write rect, you see that it comes in bold, and this means that this is a function in P5JS. So let's run our code. See, I told you guys a rectangle is somewhere over here. So I have some values for our face already. So let me type them in. 115, 40, 300 and 300. For now I am making a square. Wow! Our nice little Alex became into a robot. Now leave the eyes and mouth. Now if we make them also into rectangle, it would look awkward and it would take time for us to find the values. Now let's just draw a small little neck over here, like how the robots have. Rect, and I made some values for this also. 235. Now in rect, the first value of the statement defines the x-axis value of, means in this canvas, this bottom is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. The first value decides the x-axis where the rectangle should be. Like if here is 0, here is 50, here is 100. Now if we enter value 25, our rectangle would be somewhere here. So the first one defines the x-axis value, means left and right wherever it should be in easy terms. Now the second value is 320. As we want it at the very bottom, I put a very close value to the y-axis of the canvas so that it comes in this bottom. So the second value decides the y-axis, top to bottom, where the rectangle should be. So the next value, as the neck should be small, let's keep it 50 and 100. I don't want this to be a square, so I put two different values. It's a bit popping up into Alex's head. Let's fix it. Instead of 320, let's make it no, it would go to, then let's try 340. Perfect. Now you can see a little neck, very small neck in the bottom. So this is about the rect statement. Now let me put this as let me name this as the neck. Neck. Perfect. Now let's talk about another primitive 2D shape, that is. Now let's draw small little nose for our ellipse. Now I want this to be a triangle. So let's try out the triangle primitive. Now in this ellipse and rect, you only see 4 values. But when it comes to the case of triangle, you click on it, see, we have 6 values in the rect statement. Because in the parameters you see the y coordinate of the first point, x coordinate, y coordinate, first point, where the first point should be placed, where the second point, then third point. So for that we have 6 values. Now it would be a bit hard for finding them out. Let's try. Triangle. Now for triangle you need to use a complete name. For rectangle you need to use rect. But in the case of triangle, the whole name triangle should be there. Now let's move our mouth a little bit down. Where is our mouth? Yeah, here are the mouth coordinates. So the second one defines the y-axis. So let's move it a little more, maybe 5 to 45. Okay, this looks perfect. Now you see 6 coordinates, so we need to have 6 coordinates here. For now, let's put 100 in every coordinate. How much did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's run the code. Where is our triangle? You can't see the triangle because all the dots are placed in the same place. So if I make this 200, I think so you would be seeing something. Yeah, you would be seeing a line. Let's make this also 200. Okay, this is becoming a bit messy. 250 maybe? No. Now let's make this 180. A little bit more up, because the nose should not pop into the mouth. It would be very awkward, right? So let's define this as 260 maybe. I don't know. Whoa, now you got to see a triangle. Now so this defines the x coordinate of the second point. So as you can see, now we want this to be at the same line of this or not. Now let's move this point into the center. For that we just need to make this to 60 maybe. Perfect. Now we want our second coordinate to be 250, so that it comes a bit here, and we'll move it over here, and you can imagine a triangle as a nose. Perfect. So 255. No. 260 will do it. Oh, you see what is happening. The point is moving to the right. When we increase the value, it moves from left to right. So we need to decrease the value. It's a lot much. 240. 245 will be perfect. Yes, sir. Now our y coordinate. What do we do for this? Now it comes from up till here. So the y coordinate of this is 150, maybe 170. See? Now you can imagine. Now we should bring this point here, and we succeed with a tiny little nose for our Alex, the robot. Funny name. Okay, now getting back from here, we defined this value of the x-axis as 260, so we want this to be 270. Perfect, right? Now we keep the same value of this into this, because we want these both points to be side by side. Yeah, our Alex now has a tiny little nose, but it's a bit like something. We should change the center top point. For this we need to take the x coordinate of our first one and put it to 255. 255. Now 257. It should look perfect. Yeah, now this is a bit perfect. Now our Alex turned into Alex the robot. So that's it, guys. Now I'll share the link in the description. You can check out these 2D primitives, and I have something for you. I want you to use this arc function. Use this arc function and try making this into a smiley. Now from ellipse to a smiley laughing face. Try it. If you get it, it's well and good. If not, in the next video there would be a solution waiting for you. So I have something for you for practice. So this is something practice project. Oopsies. See, this is the practice. Now the objective is you need to draw a robot, not a face like this, but a complete robot using 2D primitives in P5.js. I mentioned 2D primitives. Now you can use any of them and make sure you draw it with P5.js and using the coordinate. Don't use paint or something, draw a robot and tell, yeah, I drawed a robot. So that's it, guys. I'll show you the solution in the next video. Until then, see you guys. Goodbye.